Okay, this is about how archaeologists, scientists, and anthropologists was looking for evidence of the people of Israel, and they found it. Let me give you a little background. The tribes of Israel in the northern kingdom is Asher, Dan, Gad, Issachar, Joseph's two sons, which is Ephraim, Manassech, then Naphtali, Reuben, Simeon, Zebulun, and then the southern kingdom is Judah and Benjamin. Now, they talk about the 10 lost tribes all the time, or the reason why they get in that number of the 10, because conflict arose in the sons of Leah and Rachel, which are the mothers of some of the sons. And then later on, the descendants of Benjamin's tribe had conflict also. And then as time went by, other conflicts continued, even to the point of Absalom promoting himself as the new king. And when he did that, they were drawing away Israelites from the allegiance of David. And they're called Israelites because Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and thus his sons are the Israelites. And then Jeroboam rebelled. He was one of the king's servants who met with the prophet Ahijah. He spoke of how he would reign over the tribes of Israel. Now Solomon is David's son. He was next in line. He learned of the prophecy. He sought to kill Jeroboam, but he was able to escape. So Solomon died, and then his son, of course, Rehoboam, was set to become king. But then Jeroboam returned and confronted Rehoboam with demands, and the demands that he offered was refused. So 10 of the tribes rejected Rehoboam and David's dynasty because they weren't going to fit the demands. So the 10 tribes decided to follow Jeroboam and made him king. And only Judah and Benjamin remained loyal. Meanwhile, Jeroboam was making plans and getting the tribes to rebel. And he instituted a form of calf worship, which he developed a false god. So when that happened and they start following him and worshiping a different god, they end up losing contact with Judah's tribe and Benjamin's tribe. And thus the division of the kingdoms continued, but the northern kingdom didn't communicate with the southern kingdom anymore. I don't think they even knew where they were. They just kind of disappeared. Okay, let's go to the evidence. There's a Flinders Petrie in 1898 found a stone stela which had carvings on it about the Israel people. Then there's a Ron Tappy in 1999 found a rock that had writings that translated into the Semitic alphabet. Thus, they determined that the Bible was written by 4 groups of scribes over a 700 period. And the Torah is similar. It consists of oral stories and written accounts of events. So the skeptics now agree that the Torah and the Bible and all that existed. And then Amnon Ben Torah and others in 1930 found stones that looked like the ruins of the lost city. And on the stones were words written on it, and it translated into the word Ramesses. They also found destroyed statues, which goes back to the stories that are in some of the Bible and the Torah. And then Israel, Frenskiin, in 1970 found several pieces of pottery from Canaan. They determined that indeed this is where the Israelites were located. So Gayla Cook in 1993 found stones with words that states they killed the king of the house of David. It's where someone was bragging that they killed the king of the house of David, which David was the one of the Israelites kings. And then Elat, M-A-Z-E-R, in 2005 found 20% of the walls that flows east to west found in the ground of Jerusalem. They determined that to be part of the kingdom of David. Other teams of archaeologists came out and they did a radiocarbon data testing because they didn't believe it. And with the dates and the testing, it turned out to be true according to their hypothesis. And then AMNONBN Tour found a 6-chamber gate, which was like the mass entries to the main entries of the Hugh City. They found one gate in Israel, another gate in Judah. Altogether, 3 gates found, which is present day Hazor, Magiddo, and Jezer. They went back to Egypt for the answer. And they found that to be true. Then there's one little interesting thing they found. David, W-Y-R-I-C-K. He found this in November in 1860. Right here in Ohio. He found a DECALOGUE stone with a sandbox in the Native Americans' burial ground near Newark, Ohio. On the stone, it had the 10 Commandments. They found the same type of stone, the same 10 Commandments, or words written same way in Israel. And it was a picture of a man holding a statue or tablet. And then they translated it to being Moses holding the law. The same type of stone. Wasn't the same stone. It was a different one. Same type of stone with the same picture and the same wordings of the 10 Commandments was found in Israel and Ohio. So there you go. All the critics that don't believe, God is real. God has always been real. One God. All right.